idea I would end up in Baltimore, and I'm here. And I'm enjoying learning about the communities. There's a lot of history. There's so much history here. I was talking earlier about the yellow brick that's underneath this asphalt here. This was a yellow brick road. You know, just little things like that. A lot of history. So I'm really happy to be here and try to offer any information that I have and answer questions
Yellow brick
as best
road.
as I can. I'm not a historian. I'm not an anthropologist, but I'll try to do as much as I can. And that's it. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it today. The weather's perfect. If anything, it'll be a nice walk. So we can actually. I brought some information. We're gonna walk through 3 communities today. Where we're standing now, we're on Edmondson and Payson, and this is Midtown Edmondson is the community. And there's a lot of history here, and I wanted to start with, there was a tour that was done this summer of Midtown Edmondson, and it was really informative, so I'm going to kind of piggyback off of some of the stuff that they talked about. And what they really focused on was how this area was so well served by transportation, public transportation in particular. And I was able to dig up one of the streetcar maps that they had given us. And I didn't get a chance to make copies, but I'll just kind of hold that up so everybody can see. This is the network of streetcars that was running through the city. And I grabbed the highlighter when I left the house, and it's a dead highlighter, so it didn't help. But we are standing on Payson, and there was a streetcar, the D line, that ran from North Avenue, which is about not quite a mile from here, maybe about a mile north, from North Avenue down Bentlow, which we'll see, cut across Edmondson here, hit Payson, go straight down Payson. Now, if you look down Payson, you'll see what? A wall. There's a wall there now. That wall didn't used to be there. So that D-line went all the way down Payson, hit Fayette, and went into downtown. So you could go from North Avenue into Fayette, and I was trying to read the time on here.
That's so much easier.
And it's somewhere like 20 or 30 minutes. I can barely make that out. So this was a reasonable, amount of time to travel, and this is dated anniversary map 1939. So this area was very well, and there was a streetcar on Edmondson as well. This was one of the main thoroughfares. You can see there was a Cleaners at one time here. This is kind of where the retail corridor was, the mom and pop shops, your seamstresses and your doctor's offices. And this was very much a main thoroughfare for these communities. So we're going to actually walk up Payson. I'm going to follow the map that we did before. And yes, we're going to walk up Payson. And some of the housing that's here, it's interesting because most of the people who settled in this area, because Bentlow used to be a boundary for the city, and west of Bentlow was county. It was not part of the original city layout. So this was kind of what you consider the fringe of the city at that, when this area was really settled. And so this was a working class community, and a lot of them worked at the industrial sites in the area, and there are plenty, and we'll pass by some of the older ones as well. So they really kind of lived, worked, and played in the same area. But then they had easy access to downtown, and if they needed to go into the county for some reason, at that time probably not, but they were able to really kind of get around in here. And so we're going to walk through here, look at some of the homes. A lot of these properties date back into the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, and they're solid structures. They're just so solid.